Replacing a laser tube is usually the kind of chore that makes you want to walk away from your workbench for a few days. It is fiddly, it is delicate, and honestly, the wiring can be a real headache if you are not comfortable with high-voltage connections. That is where this 40-watt unit from Tenhai tries to change the narrative. The first thing you notice is that the wires are already pre-connected. It sounds like a small detail, but for anyone who has spent an hour squinting at a terminal block trying to get a secure connection, this is a massive win. It just feels more approachable right out of the box. Now, let's talk about what is actually happening inside that glass. They have coated the interior with a nano-gold catalyst. The claim is that this little bit of chemistry helps boost the power output by a noticeable margin compared to the standard, uncoated tubes you see everywhere. In practice, it does seem to hold a very consistent beam. The spot concentration is tight, which is exactly what you want when you are trying to get clean edges on acrylic or detailed engravings on wood. It uses a TEMOO mode, which is basically the gold standard for these smaller machines, ensuring the energy is focused right where it needs to be rather than scattering all over the place. The build quality feels solid enough for the price point. It is a standard 700mm length and 50mm diameter, so it should drop into most entry-level laser cutters without needing a complete redesign of your chassis. The glass-to-metal sealing technology they use is meant to extend the lifespan, which is a big deal because nobody wants to be swapping these out every few months. However, it is not all perfect. While the packaging is designed to keep this thing safe during transit, you are still dealing with a long, fragile glass tube. You have to be incredibly careful during the installation process because one wrong bump against the frame and you are back to square one. Also, while the 3-month warranty is a nice safety net, it is a bit on the shorter side if you are a heavy user who runs the machine for hours every single day. It would have been great to see a bit more coverage there. Still, for the hobbyist or the small shop owner looking to get their machine back up and running without a massive engineering project, this is a pretty straightforward solution. It is reliable, the pre-wired setup saves a lot of frustration, and the performance is punchy enough to handle the usual materials like bamboo, leather, and fabric without breaking a sweat. If you are tired of your old tube fading out or just need a reliable replacement that does not require a degree in electrical engineering to install, this is definitely one to keep on your radar. It is a solid, no-nonsense piece of kit that does exactly what it says on the box.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.